guys, welcome back to another episode of the Supernova podcast. Today I'm with Mahsa, AD, and Sam. Welcome, guys.
Thank you so much.
How are you today?
Good, how are you?
Wonderful.
Cool. So today they're going to explain to us their project. So go ahead, guys. What is it about?
So our project is in partnership with the Phi Center, and it's we're working on the project that they've been developing already called BLUR. And it's a fully immersive experience where we were brought in to develop different parts of.
Yeah, we actually just had this experience to work with really amazing professionals in the industry, and we had this opportunity to collaborate to the a really high-end exhibition that's gonna show it's gonna be shown all around the world during the next 5 years. So it was so amazing.
That's so cool, guys.
So we're trying to build on the additional experience for the whole show. The main show for their already existing project is like a 40 minutes VR experience. So we're building the onboarding before the main experience. So we're providing new immersive additional part for the whole experience, and I hope this is going to be successful in the future.
I'm sure it's going to be very successful. That's so cool, guys. And I heard you've been back from Montreal, right?
Yes.
Oh,
Oui,
Montreal
oui.
is Sam, just shine, Sam. Tell me.
Un petit peu de français.
So how was the experience actually connecting with these people?
I loved it.
Yeah, it was incredible to connect with the creative director. Phoebe is heading this project, and we got a chance to connect with her, and she explained how the project changed and how where the narrative is right now. The exhibit is exploring genetic manipulation, cloning, and how that will affect our world and our lives.
And we also saw the team members, heard about the details of the project, like Edouard, Thomas, and Kay, and we worked with them. So it was a really profound experience working with them. I wish it was sooner, like a month or 2 months before, so we had this opportunity to apply all those requirements from there to our project.
Yeah, that's pretty great. And for Mahsa and me, we are the first time been to Montreal, so it's great to be the city, and so also be great to visiting the great team they have, and visiting the whole building and the whole setup, and we can see the behind the scenes of all this amazing project they made. And then we also have the chance to hands-on the experience working in the workshop. It's pretty great.
Yeah. We also had this experience to go to an exhibition.
Yes.
Yeah, they invited us to see an exhibition inside the building. It was a VR-based, also visual narration, digital exhibitions, and it was kind of related to what we are experimenting right now.
Yeah, both exhibitions had an AI element to it, so that really added on to our project. It was really exciting to see their structure, all the equipment they have, everything that's happening there.
That's so good. I'm excited for you and happy for you guys. This experience sounds very, very interesting and cool. So after this, we're going to ask you some questions.
Great.
So first question would be, if you could collaborate with any famous person, dead or alive, on this project, who would you pick and why?
So for me, I was thinking of Richard Serra. He's a sculpture artist that I really love, and he was a reference for our original pitch. And he died earlier this year, and he always worked with creating sculptures that change the way you perceive the space. So his works are not so much about looking at them, but experiencing them and looking at the material and feeling. So they're very immersive, even though they don't have this digital aspect to them. So it was a really interesting reference, and it would be amazing to have him be part of the project, especially because for our hallway experience, for our onboarding experience, we wanted to bring something that would be very inspire the physical feelings of the space. So so his works are all about that.
Style is I believe that his style and his concepts could helps us to create that organic shape like better or have like better or cooler concepts to our project.
Yeah.
I do believe so.
What about you?
Oh, mine is a bit weird. I've been inspired by Tim Burton.
That's
Yeah,
cool
oh
one.
my
First one,
yeah, I can say that. You can say that he always designed like really dark and mysterious words, and he also focuses on the identity and being an outsider. I think like his perspective and his worldview can actually helps us to just go deeper into meaning of the identity and the genetic manipulation. And I believe that if we had him as our art director or maybe like a consultant, that would be great.
That's so good. I agree with you. I feel like it's dark, but at the same time, like the creativity makes you forget about the darkness. And it's so
exactly. And it's also like his works also shows you other side of the world, the side that you don't usually think about that. And sometimes it's too scary for you to go through that, but he actually designed it in a way and like wrap it beautifully to show it to you and immerse you in that world.
That's good. That's
awesome. Yeah, for me, the person I want to collaborate probably go with Hans Zimmer. He's the composer with Christopher Nolan. I'm so inspired by his music and his scores combined with different like electronic music and all kinds of sound design into the movie. So actually, for our project, our sound design is kind of inspired by his way of composing and adding elements into the soundscape. So if we can have this pro in this project, it's gonna be a new level of the sound experience. So we did influenced by his music a lot.
He's a genius.
That's so good. Like you're so different guys, and like you complement the project so good at the same time. So that's cool.
I feel like that was a lot of the reason why we were chosen together, because we have different ways of approaching the same project. So AD knows a lot about sound, and Mahsa knows a lot about graphic design and architecture. And I think, lighting and interior, so similar backgrounds, but with different perspectives.
For sure. Okay, next question, guys. What was the biggest challenge you faced during the creation of this project, and how did you overcome it?
Okay, I can start. For me, the biggest challenge was that we were designing a really small part of a really comprehensive designed exhibition. So, and it was the first part of it. It was like the onboarding part, and it was like a welcome drink to the party. If it's bad, the guest will not be happy all around the party. But if it's good, it can like change the whole experience for the audience. So it was quite challenging to find a way that just welcome people to that amazing like spatial and like digital experience, but at the same time just preparing them for what they're like expecting to see. It was so challenging, and we actually overcame it by just doing a lot of research, doing a lot of concepts. We had like different ideas about how to present that face to the people, and I think we found a pretty good like solution for that.
Good.
Yeah.
I was gonna say that from the time we started till now, the narrative changed so much. The themes are still the same, but it was just tricky to fully work off something that wasn't finished, right? So we had to always be checking on them and trying to grasp what was happening. Also, this separation between us and them was kind of tricky. We didn't have a real sense of what was going on for the start of the projects, so we really had to go with what we felt was the main idea and go with our gut and try to build a concept that would inspire us and hopefully inspire the audience too.
Yeah, I totally agree with Sam and Mahsa, and I think the biggest challenge for us is the time and space. because we only have 1 year, less than 1 year to finish this project, and we have to do something before the industry day, and the project is still in progress. So it's still updating every day. So we have to finalize something, still, but at the same time we need to relate to the project right now. So, and also we need to work remotely, right? They're in Montreal, we are in Toronto, we cannot meet anytime we want. So it's kind of hard to make sure the collaboration is on track and everybody is on the same page. But I think we already figured out how to do that, so it's pretty good.
Yeah.
And I think for the project we deliver, and we're pretty satisfied.
I'm glad, guys. You seem like you really did a good job, so I'm happy for you. So next question would be, what's one thing about your project that will totally surprise people?
I think the AI component is really interesting and surprising because it's not something that is very obvious at the beginning of the experience, but while you go through it, you slowly discover it. So that's really interesting, and I think the parts that we worked on generated very interesting contrast with that. I feel like that makes a physical experience with a totally virtual experience plus the AI component added to it, I think is what I would find surprising and interesting about this project.
Yeah. But for me, it's like about the process. When you see the outcome in the 3D, you might feel that it's not like a really detailed oriented design, but I can say that we did a lot of detail, we researched a lot, we had like a really long, profound process to design that, because we, for example, AD layered many different sounds to have that outcome of the the audio experience, and at the same time for the design of the hallway, we experienced different materials, different structures, different sections. We went through a lot to go to actually have that solution in our hands. Yeah.
And also, I think the people are gonna be surprised by how many layers and how many deep elements within this limited time the experience, from cloning to a woman's rise, from the historical moments of the history, and also have the different cultural reference from all around the world within just 2 minutes some experience. So you're gonna be surprised when you experience
that's so good. I really think you don't have to worry about people finding it simple, because actually doing simple design is more complicated than doing a complex design, because it's so smooth to the eye that it seems simple. It's not. It's a lot of work, obviously. So that's very nice of you guys. So last question, unfortunately. Can you give a shout out to someone who maybe helped you or inspired you to make this project a supernova level?
Oh yes, I feel like we need to thank Kevin, which was
exactly. I was thinking about Kevin and the whole 5 team.
Yes. Yeah, they all helped us a lot with the project. So of course they gave us all the support we needed there, and Kevin has always been really good at communicating with us and helping us push through all these many steps that we took at the. And now our experience is also multi-layered, right? So there's a VR component, there's a physical component, there's also a film component. So all these things were guided through him. So him and the Fight Center team were very welcoming, very nice to us, very helpful.
Yeah, exactly. I want to shout out to this team. I think you got the whole collaboration during the year is pretty good. Yeah. Also, Kavan and the whole Fight team is great in supporting us. Also, Namia, he's supporting us all the time. So I'm grateful for we have all these wonderful people during the process.
We have really amazing people in this journey.
Yeah.
We're thankful for that.
Yes.
That's amazing, guys. So thank you for being here.
Thank you.
We'll see each other again on Industry Day. So be there.
Thank you.
Thank you.